Ok, bueno, aquí estamos. Voy a grabar la presentación para ponerla en YouTube después y que ustedes la puedan ver. Solamente ustedes van a poder ver estos videos, nadie más. Listo. Alright, so we're gonna start our Building Wealth Through Smart Investing presentation by P2 Tech. And the purpose of this presentation is to learn how to open a Roth IRA and choose your first stocks. So question, how many of you know what an IRA is? Okay. What do you think it is, Alan? Retirement account. Perfect. And do you know what types of uh, IRAs there are? How many types of IRAs there are? Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, you hit the nail on the head. There is a traditional Roth IRA, which is the one that they give you when you work for a big company. You know, exactly, 401k. Now, what is the problem with what is the big challenge with 401k, Edward? Do you know? Exactly. So the big challenge with traditional Roth IRAs is that if there is a boom for the economy, all the 401ks go up in value. But if there is a drop in the economy, all the 401ks go down in the economy. I used to work at FIU at the comptroller's office, which is the people that handle all the money for the university. And at that time, something terrible happened. I don't remember what it was, but it was so bad that everyone's 401k account lost almost half their value. Imagine that. Imagine you work your whole life and you have a good, I don't know, $1 million on your 401k. And from one day to the other, you lose 50% of that. Yep. So that's why traditional IRAs are not so good per se. You know that they're kind of dangerous, and also they they charge you taxes when you take out the money. After, like, you have to wait a certain period to take out the money, otherwise they charge you a lot of taxes. So this is why today we're going to concentrate on Roth IRAs. Okay, the main difference is. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So you are giving the presentation for me, and that is great. I love it. I love it. So, as Edward correctly said, a retirement account where your money grows tax free, as opposed to a traditional IRA, which is taxable until you're 59 and a half. Okay. So, like Edward said, you could withdraw money from a Roth IRA before the age of 59 and a half, tax free. I'm going to repeat that, okay? You could withdraw money from a Roth IRA before, no, after the age of 59 and a half, tax free, tax free. This is key. This is key because with the traditional 401k or IRA, they're still gonna tax you. Like, it doesn't matter uh, how long you have the account, they're still gonna tax you when you take out the money. In a Roth IRA, after 59 and a half, when you don't want to work anymore, when you just wanna go out with your significant couple or your family members or your friends and just live a wild life, you could do it and tax free, right? Now, the same thing as traditional you contribute after tax dollars. Now, 2025 contribution limit is $7,000 per year, or $8,000 if you make more than $50,000. Now, Alan, for example, yes, Edward, go for it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, so Alan, since I know you're an entrepreneur, right? Like you work at different jobs and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so you should definitely have a retirement account, because when you have a retirement account, you guarantee that you're gonna be not only that you're gonna be able to retire, but that you're gonna be a millionaire and you're gonna leave a legacy for your children. If you have children, if you want children, if not, then for your loved ones. All right, and I will explain that to you later. And it's important you start ASAP because, like I said, there is a contribution limit. So right now you can only contribute $7,000 or $8,000 if you make if you make more than 50K. No, if you're more than 50 years old. Now the income limits apply. That you can start phasing out at 146 single and 230 married. So those are just some of the limitations. So like we said, it's tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals. You can pay contributions anytime without penalty. You can add, you can withdraw contributions anytime without penalty, and you have the flexibility and peace of mind for the long term. All right. Now there are other things you can do, like you life insurance policies, which I'll talk to you about when we meet with my financial coach, Alan. And Edward, you should actually meet with us as well, in a different meeting, because this is great for for people that want to have this amount of money contributed. But if you want to contribute more and you want your contribution to be secure, then life insurance is the way to go. They call it UIL, and I'll tell you more about it later. Okay? Now, how to open a Roth IRA? You have to choose a brokerage. All right? So, have you guys heard of Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab, Robinhood? Perfect. What kind of account do you have with Schwab? Brokerage individual. Okay, cool. So this is what I wanted to show you, and I don't know how to hide my account info. So, all right, here, open an account. So you go to Schwab and you have all these options. Okay. You probably have an individual brokerage. Now, what is the problem with the individual brokerage? Or not the problem? What is the challenge with the individual brokerage? If you make $1 million and you take them out, they charge you. They're gonna charge you for those gains in your taxes. So when next year comes, you're gonna have to pay the taxes on those $1 million gains. So whatever you make on this account, which is the same for me, whatever I make on this account, I have to take out 10% for taxes. I always have to leave 10% to pay the taxes at the end of the year. Got it? Now, joint brokerage is the one I have, and I put my wife as the beneficiary, and that is that if I die, then Katerina gets all my money. Don't tell her that, because then she'll kill me. Now we have the Roth IRA, which I just explained. It prepares you for retirement using after-tax dollars. You have traditional IRA, which is when you work for a big company, they automatically give it to you. And you also have a rollover IRA, which means that I could take the accounts I have from my previous employers and I could roll it over to wherever I want to. I could